Okay, so Python is very famous programming language nowadays, 2024, for every application development. So let me write down. Python is general purpose, high level, interpreted, dynamic typed, and object-oriented programming language. Object-oriented programming language. A simple definition. Python is general purpose, high level, interpreted, dynamic typed, and object-oriented programming language. Some points I will write for Python. What are the features for Python? The first feature is Python is simple. Python is simple. Very simple. Python is simple means very simple. One more important point is Python is open source. No need to pay for Python. No need to pay for Python. Third point, no need to write the notes. You can close down your notes. Just listen the class. Python is dynamic typed. Dynamic type. So what is the meaning of dynamic type? For example, any other programming languages you take, like you take a C language or Java language or C# language. If you want to declare any variable, you need to give the data type. For example, I want to declare a variable called x, which is a kind of integer and which is going to be storing or holding the value called 10. If I want to create a data type like float y is equal to 20.5, semicolons mandatory. If I want to go for the string data, string name is equal to something like Srinivas. This is the concept in other programming languages. In other programming languages, whenever you want to hold the data, whenever you want to store the data, definitely data type is required. Without declaration of type of the data, you cannot able to create a variables. Last class we discussed if you are pouring the data in a cup. In a cup, we are pouring the data like tea. This cup is tea cup. If you are pouring the data coffee, this cup is coffee cup. If you are pouring the data milk, this cup is milk cup. If you are pouring the water, this cup is water cup. If you pour in the oil, this is oil cup. It means the cup is variable. You are pouring the different kind of data. Sometimes you are pouring the tea. Sometimes you are pouring the coffee. Sometimes you are pouring the milk. Sometimes you are pouring the oil. Variable is storage. Inside the variable, I am keeping the data. Maybe the data type is different. Sometimes you are holding the numbers. Sometimes you are holding the strings. Sometimes you are holding the floating types. Sometimes you are holding the Boolean values. Sometimes you are holding a list of values, bunch of values also. Right? So in other programming languages, definitely I need to declare a variable type. I need to give a data type. But in Python, the third point is very, very important. Python is dynamic type. Dynamic type means I no need to declare a type of the variable and no semicolons also. No need to provide a semicolon, no need to provide a data typing. Just like that, x is equal to 10. Automatically, x is a type of integer. Why? Because the value is the kind of integer. Value is the kind of t. Automatically, this cup is a tea cup. Dynamic typed, based on the value, the type is assigning. Based on the value, the type is automatically assigning. Let me go. Y is equal to 10.5. Now, y is the variable. Y is the container which already have some data called 10.5. It is a floating type. Now I'm taking a name. Name is equal to, let me go, something like Srinivas. Now, name is a type of string. Why? Because I am holding the data like string. String data holding with the single quotes, double quotes, triple single quotes, triple double quotes in Python. Getting my point? So this is the why reason Python is dynamic type. There is no data type declared. There is no data type we need to define to declare the variables. That is the why reason Python is popular. Python is comfortable. Python is easy. Python is damn easy. Everybody can able to understand. Python is readable. Everybody can able to understand. The simple thing is fundamentals of the programming we need to understand. It means what is a variable, what is a data type, what is a loop, what is a condition, all these things. That's all. When you compare with the C programming, Python is dead easy, damn easy. In a resume, previously 10 years back, everybody actually showing, I know C language something. Everybody knowing or unknowing, everybody is actually showing, I know C fundamentals, I know C++ fundamentals, I know MS Office fundamentals, I know this, that. But nowadays, everybody resume should require Python and user interface technologies like UI technologies. Even it is a fresher resume. It is coming from the BSc, it is coming from the intermediate, it is coming from the MSc, it is coming from the BTech, it is coming from the MCA, it is coming from the MBA, whatever it may be. Everybody's IT knowledge, IT, if it is IT resume, definitely they want some fundamentals like Python and UI technologies. These things are mandatory, compulsory in the resume. Then after that, okay, you are specialized with web development, you are specialized with the blockchain, you are specialized with data science, you are specialized with artificial intelligence, you are specialized with cyber security, you are specialized with IoT, you are specialized with some other things, whatever. Suffocating in the no need. Let me go. So Python is simple. Python is open source. Python is dynamic type. And one more thing, Python is general purpose. Python is general purpose. It means when you learn Python, you can able to become web developer. Why? Because web applications development, inside web application development, Python is mandatory or Python is there. Inside mobile application development, mobile apps development, Python is there. Inside data science applications, Python is there. Inside artificial intelligence applications, Python is there. Inside IoT applications, Python is there. Inside cyber security, Python is there. Inside data related technologies. Data related means something like a cloud technologies, cloud like AWS, Amazon Web Services, GCP, Google Cloud Platform, Azure, Microsoft Azure, everywhere Python is used. And whenever you want to develop gaming applications, Python is mandatory. And whenever you want to develop some kind of AutoCAD applications, AutoCAD 2D or 3D, yes, Python is needed. In real world, any kind of application development completely now depends on Python. Without Python, people cannot able to develop any kind of application in the real time. So that is the why reason Python is that much popular. And one more important feature of Python is simple. That is the why reason people are actually looking into the Python. Yes, I want to learn Python to develop a kind of data science. Yes, I want to learn Python to develop a web application kind of thing. It's like a Facebook.com, YouTube.com, Instagram.com, Mitra.com, Amazon.com, Amazon.in, whatever it may be. So these are the basic fundamental things which are going to be available for Python. Let's come to the point. Sir, okay, sir, how to learn Python? How to learn Python? If you want to learn Python, first of all, you need to go with installation. You need to install Python. Without install, you cannot able to work on Python. Install Python. Install editor. If somebody asks me, sir, I am very much interested to learn Python, sir, what I need to do? Sir, actually, your trailer is very good. Your trailer is very good. You're actually highlighting the Python. Python is very popular. Python is dynamic typed, and Python is vastly using in the multiple kind of application development. Now, I am very much interested to learn Python, sir. What I need to do immediately? Tell me, sir. Then immediately I will tell how to learn Python. If somebody asks me a question, how to learn Python, I will tell them, install Python, install editor, write your Python. Write your Python code and execute the code. Write code and execute. Write code and execute. Sir, without installation of Python, without install Python, can I go with the writing process? Without install Python, can I go with any editor? There is no use of editor without installing Python. There is no use of writing code and there is no use of executing the code without installing the Python in your system. First of all, that software, Python software should be available in your machine, in your system. You have to install it. Yeah, come to the point. Installation of the Python. Now the point is, this is the subheading now. This is the subheading now. How to install Python? The question. Installation of Python will be very, very easy. Just go to www.python.org. Search for downloads. Choose your operating system. Select your operating system and click on download button. After download, install it. That's all over. That's all over. How to install Python? The only thing is www.python.org. Where I need to search this? Whenever you see www, automatically that is a website. Automatically that is a website. Okay. Just go to www.python.org. Take it. Go to a browser. Search for it. Python.org. When I search for python.org, it is actually showing me that downloads option. The second button itself downloads. Just go to the option called Windows. There are a lot of operating systems are available. Just go to the option called Windows and choose your button. Download for Windows. Download for Windows. Then click on the button. When you click on the button, automatically a file is going to be downloading for you. Very fast. Internet is needed to download the Python. Whenever you are operating with the websites, internet is mandatory. Without internet, any website cannot open. All websites are running with internet. You have to know that. Okay, my Python was downloaded, already downloaded. So just open the file. Already installed it. It is asking me upgrade now. It is asking me upgrade now. Okay, let me go. If it is not installed already, it will ask install. But it is asking me now upgrade. Upgrade means if some new libraries are added, maybe the new version got added. So it will take time, 1 or 2 minutes to install Python in your system. You have to wait for few minutes. Getting understand? Is it speed? No. English chalta na? Telugulo చెప్పాలి, హిందీలో చెప్పాలి, ఇంగ్లీష్ ఓకే. ఐఎమ్ కంఫర్టబుల్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ కంఫర్టబుల్ ఇన్ తెలుగు అండ్ हिंदी में थोड़ा थोड़ा आता, पूरा नहीं होता. Okay, setup was successful. Close it. हो गया. Installation of Python is over. After that, install editor. Okay, so what are the editor? What is editor? Editor for write code and execute code to see outputs. To see outputs. Okay, so once you install Python, automatically one IDE is available. Then what is IDE means? Integrated Development Environment. Integrated Development Environment. IDE means Integrated Development Environment. So install editor or IDE, whatever. Okay, so one IDE automatically comes to you. No need to install any other things, but you can install some other things. Okay, Notepad automatically available in the Windows machine. No need to install again it. And you can work on Notepad++ also. You can install Sublime Text also. You can work with Visual Studio Code also. You can work with Atom also. You can work with brackets also. You can work with Jupyter also. You can work with the Spider also. There are a lot of other editors are there. Most probably I will show all editors now. Okay. But our complete classes will go in Jupyter. Our complete classes will go in Jupyter. Why? Because I'm a very big fan for the Jupyter. Even all Python people also very bigger fans for the Jupyter notebooks. Okay, let it be. So install editor means one editor is automatically available now. When you install Python, once you install Python, automatically one IDE is available called IDLE. IDLE means Integrated Development Lightweight Environment. That is actually called IDLE. One IDLE is there. Sir, I already installed Python. Search for IDLE. Search for IDLE. IDLE is there. I already installed Python. That is the reason IDLE is available. So from this IDLE, I can write my Python code in two different ways. The first way is interpret mode. The another way is batch mode. Interpret mode is step-by-step execution. Step-by-step execution. But batch mode is The complete file will execute once. Complete file will execute. That is actually called batch. In batch mode, one procedure is there. We need to create a new file. That file need to save as file name.py format. Do you know the format? PDF format, Excel format, TXT format, the kind of formats, file formats. I need to save my file as .py format. I need to create a new file and save as py format, then write the code and run. That's it. Two ways of idle process. First way is interpreted mode. Second way is batch. I will show two procedures. First procedure is what? Interpret mode. Second procedure is what? Batch mode. Right. Come to the first point. Let me open idle here. Give me 1 second. This font is too much. Ten plus 20. Output is 30. 10 into 45. Output is 450. 57 divided by 78. Output is something. 4 to the power of 7. 4 to the power of 7. Something. 34 double slash 3. 11. So, what is this slash? What is this double slash? I will tell you later. 7 divided by, sorry, what is this called? Percentile. 7 percentile 3. Remainder. Remainder is 1. Okay, something you can write. Some arithmetic operations you can perform here. You can play with editor. You can play with the interpreted code. Suppose I want to create a variable name. Product name is equal to iPhone. What is the name of the product? Product price is 45,000. What is the product price? 45,000. Print. Hello. Welcome to Python. Output is hello, welcome to Python. Just print. Keep inside print. Keep inside print. Automatically, hello, welcome to Python came into the picture. This is the way of interpreted mode. If I am writing something, immediately click on enter button, it will execute the output. It will give the output. That is actually called interpreted mode. Now let's go with the batch mode. The same idle, I go with the batch mode. Go to the file option here, create a new file. Go to the file option, create a new file, empty file. First of all, I want to save the file. Control S. Control S is saving. Save into the folder, desktop. I created a new folder for today class, Python 5 PM. First underscore file dot py. My file name is first underscore file, or you can give first dot py, no issues. First dot py is mandatory. First is your wish. The name of the file name is your wish. You can provide your name also. Dot py is mandatory. Just click on enter button. So now this empty screen is Python screen. Now you can write same PRD name. Same PRD name as Python program. Print PRD name. PRD price is equal to 45,000. Print PRD price. PRD quantity or PRD brand is equal to Apple. Print PRD brand. Just save it. How to save the file? Control S. Control S, saving, or go to file, go to save. Now go to run option, go to run module, or click on F5. Now my code is over. I written my code. In bash mode, I written my code. The first point is I need to save the file as .py format. After that, I written some code. After that, I need to run my code. How to run my code? Just go to run option, click on run module. So you can see the output. iPhone is there, 45,000 is there, 4,50,000. Okay, fine. That is my phone. Then automatically company brand name is also there. Is it clear? This is actually called bash mode. Okay, no, I'm not satisfied with this program. You can delete it. I just want to go with another program or keep the bloody program. And I want to write my one more program. First number is equal to 100. Second number, second underscore number is equal to 600. And I want to get the total number or total is equal to first number plus second number. Don't give the spelling mistakes. If you give the spelling mistake, error will come. Okay, finally, I want to print the total number. Print total. Save. Again, go to run option. Again, click on run module. Can you see the output? iPhone is there. 4,50,000 is there. Apple is there. Then 700 is also coming. Why 700 is coming here? Why 700 is coming here? 700 is basically coming from this. Totally 4 prints are available. Print. That is the very reason this is come. Okay, I want to print this total is something like sum of two numbers is comma. Sum of two numbers. This is my custom string. I want to show. And comma, a variable called total. This variable is assigning the value like addition of two numbers, addition of two variables. End of the day, my print is changing. So change your print. Run the program one more time. Can you see the output? iPhone is there, 4,50,000 is there, Apple is there, and sum of the two numbers is 700. I want to change my prints completely. I don't want to see like this. Printer. My phone is comma product name. I spent money for phone. comma, this. I chosen a brand called. I chosen a brand called Apple. Apple है ना? Save it. Go to run option, go to the run module. Now my phone is iPhone. I spend money for phone 4,50,000. I chosen a brand called Apple. Sum of two numbers is 700. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. Very simple. In this way, you can use this ideally. Just we are working on ideally. But ideally, we are using in two different ways. The one way is interpreted code, where you can practice your Python code. The second way is the batch mode. The batch mode, we have to save the file first of all, .py format. Then you have to write a bunch of code, bunch of lines of code. Then we need to execute the code. Then you can able to see the output over there. Okay, how many editors we are using now? We are just using the first editor. Default editor is idle. When idle will come? When you install Python, automatically idle will come. But there are some other things also available. Na? You can write Python code in Notepad. You can write Python code in Notepad++. You can work on Sublime Text. You can work on Visual Studio Code. Okay, let me go with the Visual Studio Code now. How to download Visual Studio Code? Search for Visual Studio Code here. Visual Studio Code. Download. Direct search in browser. Direct search in browser. Visual Studio Code down. And open the first link. Open the first link. Visual Studio Code. This is a website. And it is actually available for multiple operating systems. But your operating system is Windows. You can click on this button. It will automatically download for you. I already installed it. I already installed it. Okay, let me open my Visual Studio Code. My Visual Studio Code is here. After installing Visual Studio Code, you need to install one extension for this to run the Python code. Go to the fifth button here. Go to the fifth button here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth button. Just click on the fifth button. This is actually an extensions window. Search for the extensions called Python extension. Just so look for the Python. See, Visual Studio Code is an editor where you can practice all kind of programming languages. You can practice C, you can practice C++, you can practice Java, you can practice Python, you can practice blah, blah, blah. But my requirement is related to the Python. My code will be Python code. So I just want to install one extension called Python. I want to add a flavor called Python. VS Code is a platform. For this platform, I want to add a flavor called Python. But later, if you're writing the Java code, you need to add a flavor called Java. If you're writing a PHP code, you need to add a flavor called PHP. If you're writing the C, C++, you need to give the C, C++ also. But now, right now, I want to use this for Python. So just go for the extension called Python. Look for the extension first. So when you look for the extension, search for the Python, automatically one extension is available, a blue color. This one, this logo, this Anaconda logo. This is what? Python logo. Pave nadi? Pame. Peddadi. Peddadena. Peddade. Okay, so here one button will come called install button. But now I'm not getting install button. I'm getting what? Uninstall button. Why? Because already installed. Extension is ready. No need to worry about it. But whenever you are installing in your machine, it will show install option. Right. Now, straightforward. Go to file, new text file, save it as. Already I created file, right? Already I created file.py, already available. Now I am going with file1.py. Again, file.py, don't go. File.py is already available. I created from idle. But now I am working on VS Code. Now I am giving file1.py. Just save it. Python is ready. Python is ready. Can I take the same code from this? Control A, Control C, Control V. Control A, select all, Control C, copy, Control V, paste. I'm just taking previous code from the idle, pasting into the VS Code. No need to write again. I'm just showing editors. I'm not writing Python code. I'm just showing editors. Can I run this program? Go to the option called play. Can you see a play option on top left, top right side? Run Python. Output came or not? Output came. Okay, for example, you are doing a mistake. You are not giving the comma here. You are doing a mistake. You are not giving the comma after your string lines. So here it is actually highlighting. Some red color mark is highlighting. Can you see that? That line is highlighting, but you don't know about it. I cannot able to see that. Okay, blindly just run the code. ఇక్కడ మీకు అట్లా రెడ్ కలర్స్ ఉంటాయి. అది కూడా నేను చూసుకోలేదు. I just did not observe it. Just run the file. What happened? Any one of the line is coming here. మొత్తానికి పాయ. Nothing is actually coming. So that line is already highlighting. Print sum of two numbers. Some issue is there. Oh my God, some issue is there in print. Okay, let me go and check it out. Okay. So comma is missing. Just give it. That is the why reason. Whenever you are writing some programming, whenever you are writing some code, chala jagrataga concentration ga rayali. If you are doing some mistakes, automatically editor will show. Editor will tell you what is the problem, what is the issue. Okay, let me run this. Now this is clear. This is coming output. Fine. This is actually called VS Code. VS Code la ila cheyali. Right? Next, I'll go with the one more editor called Sublime Text. I'll go with the one more editor called Sublime Text. Already installed it. I'm trying to open it. Taking a new file, save it as file is there, file1 is there, file2.py. File2.py. Just open it. Paste the same program. Control B for build the program. Or you can go for tools, click on build. Control B is the shortcut. Output came. Output. So everywhere same thing. So if you know how to write the Python code, you can write anywhere, any editor. Editor is not matter. Programming is matter. Skill is matter. If you are working with idle, you are working with the VS Code, you are working with the Sublime Text, you are working with the Jupyter Notebook, you are working somewhere. Don't care about it. End of the day, writing the program, getting the output. That is the matter. We checked multiple editors now. Let me show my favorite editor called Jupyter. Jupyter is basically available in Anaconda Navigator. I already installed Anaconda Navigator. Anaconda, bigger one. More than Python. Anaconda. Do you listen the name called Anaconda? Movie chusara? Name చిన్నప్పుడు స్కూల్ మొత్తాన్ని సినిమాకి తీసుకెళ్ళేవాడు. అనకొండ నేను స్కూల్లో ఉన్నాం. ఫ్రీ థియేటర్లో స్కూల్ నుంచి That movie called Anaconda. Anaconda is environment. It is not editor. Anaconda is environment, which is the bucket of multiple editors. Anaconda having multiple things. Anaconda having Jupyter, Anaconda having Spider. Can you see Spider is there here? Can you see Jupyter is there here? Just launch the Jupyter. I don't want to touch any other things. Launch Jupyter directly. When I launch the Jupyter, Jupyter is opening with the browser. Jupyter is opening with browser. Jupyter is basically web ID. Web ID. That is the reason it is opening with the browser. Okay, in browser it is opening. Okay, it is asking me where you need to save the file. I want to save the file on top of desktop. Just open the desktop and go to the folder Python 5pm and let me create a new folder inside. A new file inside. Let me go new notebook. Jupyter is basically having not files. Jupyter is actually having notebooks. Jupyter is having notebooks. Let me create a notebook here. This is my notebook. Empty notebook. Rules notebook. చిన్నప్పుడు మన క్లాస్ లో రూల్స్ నోట్స్ what you are doing something, just do something. 2 plus 3, shift enter to run the cell. Shift enter is the shortcut, or you can click on the play option. You can click on the play option. Fine. Name is equal to Srinivas. Then what is the name? Print my name is comma shift enter. My name is Srinivas. See, cell by cell execution. See, previously I written a lot of code. No? That code I will paste here. Previously I written some code for phones and all. So I just copy pasted that particular code. Display. What happened? My phone is iPhone. I spent money for this stuff. It's comfortable. Notebook is comfortable. So I'm very big fan for this. Okay, no need to install Anaconda. If you want, you can work on Google Colab. Google is actually providing one cloud notebook. If you are logged in with your Gmail ID, with your system, open your browser, just search for Google Colab. Google Collaboratory. Welcome Collaboratory. Welcome to Google Colab. But I'm not installing Anaconda Navigator in my system. I'm directly working with the cloud. Okay, choose. This Colab, I want to open with this browser. This browser have my email address. Okay, smart learn. Okay, fine. Now let me create a new collaborator here. Create a new notebook in the drive. Directly it is actually storing in the drive, Google Drive. Your notebook is actually saving in the Google Drive directly. So new notebook in the Google Drive. New notebook is creating in the Google Drive. Just wait for a few seconds. Why? Because this is cloud. This is not your system. This is the cloud. In the cloud, one collaboratory opened. 2 plus 3 is there. I just return some 2 plus 3. Just click on the press button. And some CPU is running in the backend. This is actually not keeping your RAM of your system. This is cloud RAM. First time it will take some time to allocate the memory, CPU memory, RAM memory, whatever it may be. Okay, some RAM allocated, some disk allocated for this collaboratory, and output came. What is the output for this? Code. Write the code again. Print hello Python developers. Hello Python developers. Shift enter. You can go with the shift enter here also. print 56 plus 78 plus 89. Just addition of three multiple numbers. F name is Srinivas. L name is Gorantla. Full name is F name plus L name. Finally, I want to print the full name. So you can write this kind of codes very easily. Just hit it. String concatenation. Plus is working as concatenation operator this time. Plus is working as concatenation operator. Two strings are concatenating now. Two strings are concatenating now. Am I clear? Okay, I want to have some space between the first name and last name. Just take a space as string. Space as string. Now, first name, last name have some space also. I added one more string inside, a space string. And again, that was concatenated using with the plus symbol. F name plus space plus L name. Finally, got it. So this is basically Collaboratory, Google Collaboratory, which is available in the cloud. This is also I'm showing now. But already I installed Anaconda Navigator in my system. Anyway, I'm working on my local machine. This is my local file. I saved this file in my folder. But that file actually saved with .ipynif format. This is the ipynif format. This is the Jupyter source file. This is the Jupyter source file. Let me save the file. I just want to give the name, rename. This is what actually file 3. File 3 dot, this is not .py format. This is .ipynb format. ipynb format. Okay. This is Anaconda Navigator. At the same time, there is one more editor called Spider. Can you see Spider is there? Just go to the Spider launch. Spider launch. Even in Spider also you can write Python codes. And you can run Python. Okay, so name is there. I already written something. Name is there. Qualification is there. Just play the code. Play. Where is the play button? Yeah. Srinivas and MCA both are there. Can you see? Both are available or not? So whatever the editor, I don't care about it, but you have to understand the Python programming fundamentals, properly the Python programming language, how to write different kind of concepts. Let's start with the variables coming class. And after variables, we'll go with Python, some predefined functions like print, how to work with the print, and how to write comments in Python. And what are the different kind of data types available in Python? And what is our type conversion in Python? And how to work with the indentation process, how to work with the loops, how to work with the conditions, how to work with the functions, how to work with the operators. There are some fundamental topics for Python which are going to be available. And later on, we will go to the object-oriented programming in Python, how to create class, how to create object, how to create the methods, how to work with the inheritance, polymorphism. Then we try to work with the multiple kind of libraries in Python. We will work on NumPy, numerical Python. We will work on pandas, panel data. We will work on data analytics. We will work on graphs, how to display graphs in Python. We take some data, how to display the picture with the data. There are a lot of libraries are available in Python. And how to connect this Python with the database. How to connect with Python code database. How to store the data from Python to database. And how to collect the data from the database. how to save the data from Python to MongoDB, and how to retrieve the data from MongoDB to Python. So there are multiple things we have to discuss in Python. So daily 2 concepts or 3 concepts. Daily I will share the recorded session for you. 3 or 4, whatever you want. That is your patience. I don't care about it. Yeah, I'll go very fast. It's not big deal.